So, have you ever stopped and just wondered, is any of this actually real? What you see, what you hear, what you feel? Well, today, we're going to get into a really revolutionary idea from neuroscience that says your brain doesn't just see the world, it actually creates it. And this idea, it could totally change how you think about your own mind and even what the future of AI looks like. Let's get into it.
This quote from neuroscientist Anil Seth really just hits you, right? It's the core of this whole mind-bending idea. What if your reality, everything you're experiencing right now, isn't a direct snapshot of the outside world, but a construction project happening inside your own head? It's a wild thought that flips everything we thought we knew about perception on its head.
To really get our heads around that, we need to talk about something scientists call a controlled hallucination. I know it sounds a little out there, but stick with me. The idea is that your brain's main job isn't to just react to stuff, but to actively generate your entire experience of the world, from the inside out. Yeah, so the old way of thinking was that the brain is basically a camera. It just passively records whatever comes in through your senses. But this new model, it paints a way cooler picture. Think of your brain more like a detective, right? It's constantly making predictions, hypotheses about what's out there, and then it uses your senses, like clues, to check if it got it right. And that brings us to the absolute core of how we learn. This thing called prediction error. It's that jolt you feel when something totally unexpected happens. That gap between what your brain thought would happen and what your senses actually report creates this powerful signal that scientists just call surprise. And that surprise, that's the secret sauce for how we learn and adapt. So at the end of the day, your brain has one fundamental mission: keep that surprise to a minimum. It is constantly tweaking and refining its internal model of reality, trying to get so good at predicting what's coming next that basically nothing catches it off guard. It's this non-stop effort to stay one step ahead of the world.
Okay, so this whole prediction thing doesn't just explain how we see and hear. It also completely changes the game for understanding how we feel about the world. And this is where we find the really surprising logic behind our emotions.
You know, we've all been told our whole lives to separate our logical head from our emotional heart, as if they're constantly at war with each other. But what if that whole idea is just wrong? What if emotions aren't the entity of reason at all? And here's the massive shift in thinking. The predictive view says that emotions aren't some messy bug in our programming. They're a critical feature. They're not just random noise, they're data. Emotions are basically the brain's progress report on how well its predictions are lining up with what's actually happening.
Just think about it for a second.